Hi everyone, it's Theodore here, and it is time for a drink up in the cottage. I have my dear friend Lindsay Albanese here.
Hi everyone.
We have empty glasses.
We do.
She's an amazing style expert, and I love her channel. There is a link in the description. Get into it. You are always like dancing, having champagne,
So sweet.
showing us what to wear. She shows like everyone's different styles. I love that.
Thank you.
It's just like a, I don't know, it's like watching a magazine happen.
Yeah, that's why when I walked in here, I'm like, put that velvet blazer on, get ready to party and cook.
I kind of answered the door in a t-shirt, but I put the jacket on because you look so amazing and it's the holidays, so why not? But I think it's time for a drink because these glasses are empty.
It's looking sad.
So here's the story with a champagne cocktail. Have you ever done a champagne cocktail before?
Putting ice in it?
No. I love it.
I've done that.
I'm putting crickets in the video. But, you know, champagne cocktail is not the moment for like your Veuve, your Moet, your Taittinger. This is really more for like Cava. You can do Prosecco.
Cheap champagne.
You know, cheaper champagne because you're adding spirits to it. It does not need to be like Cristal.
Oh,
you know
good
what I'm
tip.
saying? I'm doing 2 different cocktails.
Okay.
And one is like an apple cider, like kind of like my take on a mulled cider, but as a champagne cocktail.
Ooh,
all right?
Love it already.
So the first thing we have to do is make a little garnish. So I've just got this little apple here. I found these small apples.
Okay, what kind of apple is that?
Just a pretty one.
Okay.
It doesn't really
I can pick
matter.
out pretty things.
Yeah.
It's when you name them and tell me to go to weird places to get them that you've lost me.
No, just small and like a good color.
Okay.
I just want like a thin slice, like really thin. Do you want to try one?
No thanks, no cutting.
You're like, I'm
no
good.
cutting. Observing, drinking, that's it.
She's like, I want to come on your channel and I want to
Yep.
make all this stuff. I just don't really want
Oh,
to.
I'll do the cutting out part.
Here, you can do this.
I'll do the
So,
honors.
I have just a little star and I just want to take the core out with that. So yeah, you just cut it into a really thin slice and then you can cut it out. This is totally manicure safe.
Yes.
I promise.
And
While you're doing
foolproof.
that.
I won't ruin anything.
You won't ruin anything.
This is so darling, I can already tell.
It's
All
gonna be
right,
fun.
so
just cut it
poke
through.
it out?
Yeah,
Okay.
you're good. You're totally good. Now we're gonna do the cocktail part. Obviously, I like my whiskey because
Yeah,
I'm
you
down
drank
to
it
the
all.
bottom. We're down to the bottom. And I will measure this just so we don't get super wasted all at once. So I'm just gonna do like 1 ounce. Don't worry, I have more.
Okay.
And then 1 dash of bitters. And then this is reduced apple cider. So I basically took apple cider, put some mulling spices with it, so it's got that beautiful like mold thing happen, and I reduced it. So it's more like a syrup. And then I'm just gonna kind of do half of what the bourbon was. So that'd be like a half an ounce. And then I'm gonna open this. Little champers. People are always so nervous about opening champagne. I do not understand why.
last week I had it in my video that you saw. I had it open, I didn't open it yet and I was walking around and it popped on its own. So I'm now always scared. And it popped and it went everywhere and
It's under pressure. So the
Yeah.
best thing to do is to grab like a towel so that if it does pop, it pops
Okay.
into the towel, not in killing someone.
good tip. That's
Yeah.
true, yeah, because it could hurt somebody.
It could,
Like-
totally. And I just do a little twist and then
Boop.
there you go.
The sound of happiness and
You-
celebration.
If I was ever on Inside the Actors Studio and they were like, what's your favorite sound? That would
Oh,
be my favorite
absolute.
sound,
Can I
obviously.
just hear that when I'm in a bad mood?
Yeah, no problem. And then I always pour with the with the glass to the side so that you don't get like a crazy head on it, like beer.
Okay.
You don't want that to happen.
And then doesn't that also mix it?
It helps to mix it and it also makes it not overflow.
Okay, I'm very weird about the whiskey part.
Okay, why? You don't like whiskey?
No, but I
Girl.
feel like anything with champagne I'm going to love and mulled cider.
You're going to love
So, yeah.
it. You get to do the honors
Oh.
and finish the cocktail.
Put the hat on?
Yeah.
It's like the accessory.
I like it
Oh,
that way.
so
I
silly.
think it's really cute.
I love it.
You could also cut it and just do it like this.
Oh, okay. Like an earring.
That's kind of prettier. What do you think?
I don't know, I feel like this is typical and it's cute. I think the top is something I've never seen before.
All right, well then let's go with that. Do this one.
Oh, I love it.
That's cute.
Yes.
Ta-da! Happy holidays.
Thank you.
Welcome. Just
Am I
have a
allowed
little-
to eat that?
Yeah, of course you are. Of course.
Oh, it's delicious.
See?
Absolutely. It cuts the whiskey. You have
Yeah.
the little, the essence of it,
Mm-hmm.
and it tastes rich.
Yeah. Are you getting the apple?
Absolutely. Oh, this is excellent.
Right?
I would serve this in 1 second.
All right.
I would also
perfect.
look very fancy.
And what I would do for this as a party, just do the first part and then pour when people come. So then it's not sitting there.
Okay.
You know,
Good to know.
put this on ice, you're fine.
Okay.
And then you just have them all measured out. And you can actually mix all this stuff together and then just do them
Yeah, simple.
la-di-da. Done. I always do stuff like that for parties. Nobody wants to be doing like a bunch of cocktails that are real complicated when you're entertaining.
No, and I feel like that's the hardest part for me. I want to do a signature cocktail for a party, but I'm like, just pop the champagne and the beer and pour it. But this, you can pre-prep and then just pour as you go, which is, you don't want to be measuring anything complicated.
No. All right, so one more champagne cocktail. Everybody, this is also very easy. This is sort of my take on a Negroni.
But what's Negroni?
Negroni is like, we drink it in New York, and it's like when I was living in New York, and they would do it as a slushie. It's just this Italian, like, easy cocktail with Campari.
It's a liqueur.
This one is
right.
This one is more like a bitter. I wouldn't
okay.
really call it liqueur. It's not a liqueur because
just-
the liqueur is really sweet.
Okay.
This is actually very bitter.
All right.
So the little bit of bitter, we're gonna mix it all up. So we're doing bitter with this. This is another ounce. I mean, the color is so pretty and fun.
Yeah, and you can maybe after you pour one, eyeball it when you're pouring for the others.
Oh,
I
totally,
like a shortcut.
totally.
Okay.
I mean, I don't want to because I just want to make sure it tastes right.
Well,
but you
that's
can,
something I would do.
You could do whatever you want.
Okay.
And then this is sweet vermouth, and then gin.
This is a loaded
Oh yeah,
champs cocktail.
totally. Do you want to pour since
Yes.
I showed you how to pour?
I
Okay,
like to do the
So
easy.
you pour.
Okay.
You can pour at a little angle.
Uh-huh. How's that
Nice.
pour?
You're doing good.
I
No,
am
you're
a
doing
professional.
great.
I do this every weekend.
Yes. Why do you think we're friends? Please. we hadn't seen each other in years, and we were on this dock, and I was like, you, and you were like you, and we had a lot of champagne.
Yes,
so
we did.
It
That's
was great.
true.
So there's
Good
that,
people.
but we're not done yet. We're gonna do a little garnish.
We are at 5
This is
ingredients.
fi-
All right.
Okay, we're at 5
in the safe
ingredients.
zone. It's
Fine.
perfect.
So I'm just gonna take my little peeler, and then I just peel my little curl, and then you could do it like you could twist it, or you could just like put it here, and you're
Beautiful.
done.
It smells delicious.
You could also, I had to do a whole thing once where you could do this at an angle and get like a bigger one, and then you can cut it and make it really pretty.
Ooh,
I used to have to do this. I did like I had volunteered for a cocktail event in New York, and I had to cut a million of these.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I'll just use this pencil. Just roll it.
Oh, so that's how they do that. That's what you would have to do.
Yeah, that's
then
what you would
mold
have
it.
to do.
Either way, I mean, you have just, I'm over the moon. I'm so impressed right now.
So easy,
So-
please.
This is my kind of cooking.
See?
Is this cooking?
Oh, should we put some flour on our faces
Yes,
just
we
so we look like we
should.
really
Yes,
worked
a little
hard?
sweat. It's light. Is that the Hennessy that I taste?
There's no Hennessy.
Oh.
There's
What
Campari.
is this?
That's gin.
Oh, I thought it said Hennessy. It's
no,
gin.
it's Hendrix.
So good.
Easy.
It just feels so dressed up and festive, but it's easy.
Done.
You can't really mess it up.
No, you really
And
can't.
it just looks beautiful. You're truly the expert.
Thank you for coming.
And they're stylish. They each have accessories
Of
too.
course. Well, I knew you were coming. I couldn't like not dress the cocktail.
The velvet
Hello.
and the cocktails.
So if you want to see the amazing appetizers that go really well with these champagne cocktails, you have got to go over to Lindsay's channel.
Please do.
Link in the description, and give us a thumbs up if you like our cocktail
Yes,
situation.
only thumbs up.
Well, cheers. Bye,
Cheers.
everyone.
Bye.